In the news, U.S. appeals court temporarily reinstates near-total ban on abortions. Huge spending on security equipment and operations skyrockets budget deficit, federal government says. Kenya rejects International Court of Justice ruling on maritime border dispute with Somalia. Details coming up shortly. This is TOS Television, your digital-first Pan-African news network. I am Merciful Ajinomo, and you're watching TOS News 360. We begin with the international scene. U.S. Appeals Court on Friday temporarily reinstated Texas' near-total ban on abortions. The Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals agreed to a request from Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton that an injunction imposed against the law be lifted. Recorder TOS News reported that a lower court on Wednesday had temporarily blocked the bill for the offensive deprivation of the constitutional rights to an abortion. The restrictive law bans all abortions at about 6 weeks of pregnancy. It gives any individual the right to sue anyone involved with providing or facilitating an abortion after fetal cardiac activity is detected and makes no exceptions for pregnancies caused by rape or incest. In a statement followed by the latest ruling, Nancy Northup, president of the Center for Reproductive Rights, called on the Supreme Court to step in and stop this madness. In China, President Xi Jinping has maintained that reunification with Taiwan must be fulfilled as heightened tensions over the island continues. According to Xi, unification should be achieved peacefully, but one that the Chinese people had a glorious tradition of opposing separatism. Taiwan, on the other hand, said its future lay in the hands of its people. Taiwan considers itself a sovereign state, while China views it as a breakaway province. And now to Nigeria, the federal government on Friday said huge spending on security equipment and operations was fueling the budget deficit and pushing the government to borrow more. The deficit will be financed with borrowing from domestic and foreign sources, including multilateral and bilateral finance organizations. Worse, actual revenue in recent years have just been about 30% of the expected figures, meaning more than 70% of available earnings have been used to repay lenders. And now, the federal government of Nigeria on Friday received 501,600 doses of the AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccines from the government of France. The vaccines, which were delivered through COVAX facility, the vaccine alliance aimed at ensuring equitable distribution of vaccines globally, arrived in Nigeria's capital on Monday. The vaccines were received and stored at the country's National Strategic Code store near the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja. 92 days after over 120 of Bethel Baptist School's students in Kaduna State were kidnapped. They were kidnapped from the school premises on July 5, 2021. 5 more of the abducted students, alongside their matron, regained freedom on Friday. The bandits had invaded Maraban Rido in the Chikin local government area of Kaduna State on June 5, 2021 and abducted the students of the Bethel Baptist High School, Damishi, Kaduna. This is your digital-first Pan-African news network, TOS Television, and you're watching TOS News 360. National, Africa, and business stories on return. Stay with us. Thanks for staying. The Lagos State University Teaching Hospital LASUTH has won the Excellence in Cardiovascular Care Award at the 50th Annual General Meeting and Scientific Conference of the Nigerian Cardiac Society held in Lagos. It was gathered that the award was given to the hospital for its renowned contribution to the growth and development of cardiovascular medicine and surgery in the country. LASUTH is one of the 2 tertiary hospitals carrying out open heart surgery in Nigeria and has continued to make giant strides in improving lives of the citizens of Lagos State and its environs. Now to news across Africa. Kenya has said it will not recognize next week's expected ruling by the International Court of Justice on the maritime border dispute with Somalia. In a hard-hitting statement, Kenya's Foreign Affairs Ministry said the judgment will be the culmination of a flawed judicial process that was biased. Kenya withdrew from the hearing earlier this year, questioning the fairness of the process, which concerns the 62,000 square meters triangle in the Indian Ocean. And hundreds of Ugandan women fear they will not get the compensation they are fighting for after being evicted from their land as UK aid supporting the legal case is coming to an end. Villagers in the Kijayo region of western Uganda say that between 2012 and 2015, they were removed from their homes by police at the behest of the company Hoima Sugar Limited. Hoima Sugar says it bought the land for use as a plantation and rejects the accusation that it evicted families, saying it had paid 142 families between £6 and £3,900 after discussions with villagers leaders at the time. In business, according to Yuto Pana, MTN's company secretary on Friday in Lagos, the Securities and Exchange Commission granted MTN Nigeria Communications approval to launch its Series 2 10-year fixed-rate bond. The notice explained that transaction was under its debuted 200 billion naira issuance shelf program announced in September 21. And now to sports. The Minister of Youth and Sports Development in Nigeria, Sunday Dare, on Friday in Abuja, inaugurated 29 sports federation boards with a charge to formulate their constitutions within 6 months. Dare also told the executive and members of the new boards that the formulation of their constitution would ensure proper sport governance and development at all levels. He said that the constitution would set the rules that govern their sport and ensure that they were properly applied. And that is TOS News 360 on your digital first Pan-African news network. For more update, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Follow and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Stay with us and enjoy more programs on the network. I am Merciful Ajinamo. Many thanks for watching.